Hey fourth graders, Mrs. Oliver here. I'm going to go over your comprehension for this week on the story My Big Brother Johnny Caw. You can find that in your floppy book on pages 282 through 285. Our story this week, we are introduced to a family, and we notice right away that there is a lot of exaggeration. It talks about her brother Johnny Caw and explains how strong he is, how tall he is, all of these unbelievable things that he's able to do. There's also some kind of like silly language where she says, I was just a tadpole of a girl. So this is definitely fictional. And because there is so much exaggeration, this genre is a tall tale. That's a story that has been passed down, and they use a lot of figurative language and exaggerating to make it kind of more interesting, even silly. Our comprehension strategy is to visualize, and if I want to kind of picture in my mind just how big Johnny Caw is, I can look back at this evidence to help me make a mental picture. It says, I can picture Johnny's head hanging out of the front door and his feet out of the back door. So that kind of tells me he's as big as a house. So he is so big that they decided to move out west where there was a lot of land instead of being cooped up in the house. Our comprehension skill is cause and effect, and we can go back and forth from a cause to an effect by saying, so then what? And from the effect to the cause by going backwards and saying, well, why did that happen? Let's give it a shot. Johnny is extremely tall. So what? Then what happens? The family moves out west. Johnny pulls the wagon himself. Why does he do that? He thought the oxen were going too slow. The neighbors' crops were withering away. They asked for rain. So what? Then what happened? Johnny used a hoe to pull down the clouds and make it rain. Okay? A real person cannot pull the clouds down. A real person can't pull a wagon by themselves. A real person isn't so large that they can't fit in a house. So all of those are exaggerations in our tall tale. I hope this helped you understand it a little bit better, and I'll see you next week.